Good afternoon. It is the afternoon. My day has been kind of crazy. I am off of my dental office today and I am cleaning. I cleaned this morning and now I am home and working and keeping Charlie out of trouble and not crating him. I'm trying to be very good and not crate him because he's so naughty. I have him on a short little leash, just keeping him by my side because he's getting into everything. His newest thing is we lost a button on our couch, and so there's a hole and there's stuffing inside of there. Go figure, Charlie digging in a hole. He has been digging in it, ripping the hole bigger and pulling the stuffing out with his mouth, and he's not even allowed on that couch. Okay. So, enough about trouble. I want to talk about appreciation and rolling with it. I don't know if anybody, I'm sure a lot of people roll with the punches, roll with your day. There's so many different things that go on, and to just roll with it sometimes is what needs to happen. So, I want to talk to you about appreciation. Appreciating my kids. I have been extremely busy with work, and not seeing my kids a whole lot is just making me appreciate them more. My kids are 5 and 7, and I have been home since I had my youngest, and he's going to be 6 in August. So I was pretty much home for 5.5 years, and I loved it. I loved being that mom that was able to stay home with her kids. I very much appreciated that I was able to do that. My husband was working full-time, and we didn't have to pay for daycare. So Mother's Day was just this past weekend, and Sunday was not a very good day. We traveled and we got home late, and the kids they just never go through their backpacks on the weekends. So Monday came, and Dalton says, "Oh, I have this." Actually, I think it was Sunday night after I was like so fed up with them. And Dalton takes this out of his backpack and he goes, "Here." And I'm like, "What's this?" And he's like, "It's for you for Mother's Day." So it says, "Happy Mother's Day. Dear Mom, I love you. You help me with my troubles. I love you." I asked him, "What troubles do I help you with?" And he goes, "I don't know, like when I'm frustrated and very angry, you help calm me down." And I'm like, "Well, that's very nice of me." I'm like, sometimes I don't know. I mean, he's 7. They've been riding their bikes to school. I feel like they're getting so independent, and it's kind of sad because I want my babies back. So he also made me this is me. It says "My Mom" by Dalton. Dalton is my 7-year-old. And here's the picture on the next one. It says, "This is a picture of my mom. She is 64 years old. Her hair is black. She has hazel eyes. My mom is 8 feet tall, and she weighs 80 pounds. When my mom was a little girl, she liked cats." So this is me sleeping in a bed with a bunch of cats, which before I moved where I am now, I lived on my own and I had 3 cats. And when I moved here, Steve had allergies, so they basically went to my mom's. So out of the 3, I still have the 2, and they're still at my mom's. She always dreams of being a dentist. I don't know about all of that responsibility, but I'll stick with the assisting part of it. I love it. When I'm dental assisting, I think of nothing. I don't think of my kids. I don't think of what I have to do at home. I don't think of any other thing. But what I'm doing, spending time with my patients in my chair, doing my work, because I absolutely love dental assisting. There's a couple people that also were or are dental assistants on here that are my friends, and the work is very, very rewarding. I love just being there and helping out with the patients. So the best thing my mom cooks is popcorn because she puts butter on it. So that's me. Charlie? No. A lot of the pictures have Charlie in it because that's what he does, is he stands in the kitchen and waits for scraps to fall on the floor. When my mom has free time, she sleeps. When I have free time is when the kids go to bed and I go to bed because I can't. I am exhausted. My mom wishes I would be very nice. My mom's favorite job around the house is planting flowers. I was just pulling weeds the other day. When I'm sick, my mom takes me to the doctor. My mom is the best at cooking. And there's the dog, because in the kitchen is the dog. I love my mom. So just talking about appreciating the kids and just, when I was with them all the time, you kind of lose that sense of, you take things for granted and I don't know what others are good when they actually work, and when they don't, then it just keeps saying that it's trying to reconnect into the internet. So yeah, I just was taking it for granted that I was being home with the kids, and now that I'm not home, I just miss them. And I also can see it from a different view. Like, they've been riding their bikes to school, and we don't live very far, but it's like, where'd the time go? What happened? Like, I mean, they're just, like, this morning, Dalton hurried up, and he's like, it's 7:30, and I have to go. I have to go because that's what time I leave. And he was going to leave his brother, and yeah, he's outside playing basketball, and it's really, really, it's fun. And I love seeing them grow, but it just happens way too fast. So, rolling with it. There are things that come up all the time. My life has gone from, I kind of had some things going to, just here. I was doing that. Talking about my connection's poor. Okay. So my life went from I'm a little busy to craziness, and I'm gone every single day, sometimes on the weekends. Just, I mean, punches come and you go with it. But the one thing you need to figure out and you need to find is where your center is. Where do you come back to find you? Because all this running around and all of this crazy stuff that you have going on in your life, you can tend to lose yourself and go to work and go to the farm and take care of your horses and take care of your kids, and now you have a husband and you have to cook dinner, and you just have all of this running around. But where is the time for you? So my time for me and where I find my center is in the morning. I get up at 4:45, 5 o'clock in the morning, and I do my workouts. People ask me all the time, where do you have the time? How do you work out? Aren't you tired? Don't you like to sleep in? I love to sleep in. Where do I find the time? I make the time. I make that time for me because I need it. I can roll with all the punches, but if I don't find time for myself, then I'm gone. Like, I'm just going with each and every other thing, and then I've done that, and I used to do that in the past, and in the end, guess who's feeling like crap? I was making everybody else happy by working and putting all these hours and all this time in and taking care of my kids and taking care of my husband. Sit down. And taking care of everybody else, but in the end, I wasn't taking care of myself, and I felt like crap. I couldn't stand looking at myself in the mirror. I was going through all of these emotions, and when I figured out what I needed to take care of myself first, it was like the skies opened and the choir was like, oh, like, hallelujah. I finally figured it out. And I've been doing this for the past 2 years. And if I didn't have these workouts and I didn't have this time for me, I have no idea where I would be. No idea. I would probably still be miserable. I would still be hating myself. I would still be having all these horrible feelings. I just want to tell you, I know everybody has their life and everybody has a whole bunch of other things going on. This is my life. I am a dental assistant 3 days a week. On the days that I don't do dental assisting, I clean. I have a cleaning business and I have about 10 clients that I clean for. I also have horses. I have chickens. I have an unbelievable naughty puppy who is 7 months old. I have 2 kids that still need me. I still have a husband. I still have a home. I still have all the stuff that I need to do around here because that's just what I do. I take care of the home. I food prep on the weekends because that's when I have to do it because I don't have time during the week. By the time I get home from work, everybody knows you work a very long day. You get home, what do you want to do? You want to cook dinner? Do you want to do anything? I don't. I want to get home. I want to lay around. I want to do nothing. And I don't. I get home, and last night I got home from a long day at work. I got home at 6:15. Actually, I went to pick up the kids. I got home at 6:15 with the kids, and I proceeded to pull weeds because it needed to be done. I just did a small amount, but it's about time management. It's about taking care of yourself first, which I do every morning. I do in the morning. I get my workout done, and then by the time I get home, I can, warm up dinner or cook it or do whatever. But life is completely what you make of it. I also have a pony business. I rent out my pony to birthday parties, family gatherings. I do school functions for the kids' school. So I also have a pony party business that I'm also trying to get going. I have my cleaning business. I'm a dental assistant. I take care of the animals. Steve is farming. He works full time and he farms. So I kind of raise my kids by myself. I mean, they drive around in the tractor with them until I can get home, and then I take them. I sell eggs. I have regular chicken egg buyers that I reach out to every once in a while. I also have a health and fitness business. I run accountabilities every single day. But you know what? I love every single thing that I do. This puppy drives me nuts, but I love him to death. I love my kids. I love my pony parties. I love doing things for others. And is it crazy that I have these many things going on? Probably. But as soon as it stops, as soon as I cannot give 100% to, I always say 110% because I always give and then I give a little more. But as soon as I can't give 110% to either one of these is when I have to start saying, you know what, I can't do this anymore because I'm falling short at home. I'm falling short with my kids. I'm falling short at the dental office, or with Charlie, I can't do it anymore. So life is crazy. Everybody has it. Everybody goes through these times. And to appreciate what you have in your life, to make yourself number one and to roll with those punches, but to take care of yourself first, is going to help you be appreciative and roll with the punches. So I just kind of wanted to come on here and kind of talk to you about everybody's life is crazy, how I do appreciate every single thing that I do have in my life. And everybody has those times where you just have to just roll with it. I don't know, there's a song, isn't there, about rolling with it or something. So anyways, I hope you guys have, this is Tuesday. I have Tuesdays and I have 3 Fridays a month off. So I'll probably be coming on here just hanging with you guys, talking with you guys, just expressing some things that I have going on. I love being connected with you, and I love talking with everyone, and I love doing this because I can't get together with each and every one of you, so I can just talk to you, everyone as a whole. It's awesome. So anyways, I hope you guys have a great rest of your Tuesday. I have to pick the kids up soon from school. I'm going to take Charlie for a walk, maybe even take him to the dog park later on. My husband is running around getting parts, and I don't think he'll get into the field because we had a pretty good rain yesterday. Deanna, did you like that storm? I don't like storms. Steve was out and about, the kids were sleeping, and we had a really bad storm last night, and storms and at night are not for me. I just kind of get scared. So anyways, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and we will be in touch with you soon. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.